And there is a golden rule in chess. If you want to attack a guy, like over here, you want the position locked. A King's Indian player thrives in a locked position. This is not a locked position. This is a position where everything has been blown apart, okay? And you now need to adapt. You have to adjust. Knight goes back to d2. He doesn't take this knight. The best move is knight g5. But Magnus zips this knight back to b7 to then put it on d6. He gets away from Hans. Knight c4, and now f4. And I don't know if you know the moment in Watchmen. I quote it sometimes. There's a moment where he says, "You're locked in here with me." Yeah, that's what this is. You're locked in here with me. Hans gives away the bishop. He straight up just sacrifices it because in the King's Indian, if you take a step back, you die. You die. That's what happens. He's going to go queen h4. He's going to go knight g5, rook f8, f3. Like you will perish. He will sacrifice his, you're going to lose. So Hans is like, all right, I don't want to lose. Let's sacrifice the bishop and lose like this. No, he's like, I got to create counterplay, right? And he actually does get some good counterplay. Magnus chooses the wrong thing here. The best move here for white was bishop, for black was sacking the bishop. It was a ridiculous move. Hans gets some good counterplay, very good practical chances, and immediately is like, all right, I got to trade Magnus's pieces down, right? Without these pieces, he's not going to be able to mate me. Bishop f8 back. Magnus makes a sharp adjustment to the incoming position. Hans gallops the knight into the e6 square, like this. And now, I told you a long time ago when this happened, knight g5. This is very sophisticated chess. Using that knight now as a defensive measure. Rook to c1, king to g7, rook c6, queen d4. Already a little bit difficult here. And queen c2. This is under pressure. This. Rook b8. Hans reacts to the incoming threat of rook to b2. He needed to move his queen. He goes here. The problem with that move is you stop rook b2, but you drastically weaken your eighth or first rank. Queen a1, king h2. Why is it winning? Because he's ready to go hunt down Hans Niemann's king and bring him out by the scruff of the hair. Scruff of the neck? Hair? Doesn't matter. It's game over. Hans goes here. Rook h1. He resigns. King g2, queen f1. Here, rook h3 or queen h3 are both checkmate.